Wisdom, wisdom and wellness to you all. How are you? Welcome in to the Abracadabra Network, aka Colossum 88. The channel message that I have for you all is tee off. Now, I am not a golfer, okay? But maybe someone out there who hears this message, maybe. I'm going to welcome in the angels, the ancestors, ascended masters of 100% lights. In accordance with this message, thank you for ushering in this dialogue, ushering in those who need to hear the message. I'm so grateful for everyone who's already subscribed, liked, shared, and followed. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you for your bits and all that other good shit. Thank you. Thank you. Tee off. That is the channel message. Now, somebody could be pissed off. They're pissed, baby. They are pissed. Okay. I also heard the last round. Okay, the last hole. All right. I believe there's 18 holes in golf. I don't know much about golf. The spirit is giving me what I do need to know. So I do know what a tee and a golf ball looks like. Okay. So let's go into the message and see what is relevant for the present and the near future. If this resonates with you, feel free to leave a comment. If it doesn't, feel free to find another reader. So we are going to use the theta wave. Tap in. There is a growth here. There is a growth here. There is a growth. I'm also hearing the last haul, the last ball. Okay, so luck. Luck is here. Luck is here. Communication is here. Yes. This is for the present and the near future. Anything that is not the truth is not welcome into this space. Whenever you see this is when you're meant to see this. This is for your present and your near future. We have agreement. Agreement is here. 0 points. 0 points. I believe the end of a long stretch. Yes, it is the end of a long stretch. There's no way you can miss this. There's no way you can miss this shot. There's no way you can miss this. That's what I heard. There's no way you can miss this. Okay. There's no way you can miss this. This is a hole in one. Somebody's very upset about this. They may or may not communicate this in honesty. Someone has hit ground zero. They might want a do-over. There are no do-overs. No. You can do something better. You can never do something the same. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. You can do something better, but nothing you do will ever be the same. It will never be exactly the same. I heard get your tea ready. So they could be talking about tea as in TEA. And that's interesting. I don't have any tea right now. I should have got some tea ready. So get your tea ready. Get your tea ready. But I feel like this is setting up. You're setting up. On your mark. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. You're about to get a specific call. Someone's going to get a specific call. Spirit is communicating with you. They're communicating how good you're about to have it. Third eye vision. Reclaim your mind. They said just one from this deck. Third eye vision. Reclaim your mind. Take your time. This is the last hole. This is the long shot. You cannot miss this. Yes. Your eye is on the mark. Your eye is on the prize. Luck is in your favor. And spirit is whispering to you exactly how to take the shot. They're allowing you to see everything. They're giving me a vision of someone checking the air. They're checking the air. They're seeing which way the wind is blowing. They know exactly how the wind is going to blow before they even take the shot. You and your spirit are agreeing. They're agreeing that this is the last time that you'll have to go through something. Someone is very upset about this. Those things that have tried to bring you down, those things that have tried to come against you, those things that have even used your friends, your spouse, your family to distract you. This is the end. This is the end. And there are some entities that are mad. They cannot get their claws on you. They cannot get their claws on you. They are relentlessly grabbing at the air, and they cannot touch you. Liberate your vulnerability. Reclaim your mind. The third eye chakra is located along the brow line with its axis point between the eyes. Every individual has a third eye, but not all choose to open it. In ancient times and across different cultures, the third eye was an asset. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Hindus all viewed the third eye and pineal gland as a gateway to the heavens, expanding consciousness and higher wisdom, known in Sanskrit as ajna. Its meaning is command and perceiving. This multi-dimensional door allows individuals glimpses into different realms, as well as remote viewing, distant healing, visionary experiences, energetic practices. Using third eye vision requires careful practice. Psychic debris, energetic distortions, and imbalanced frequencies can stick to the third eye chakra and to an individual's aura and energy bodies. This can leave you with emotional disturbance, insomnia, or nightmares, a negative outlook on life, or mysterious physical aches, pains, or illnesses. Currently, you may be feeling forgetful, moody, extremely sensitive to smell, lights, and taste. Visual stimulation is overpowering. Now is the time to reclaim your mind. Satisfy your needs first instead of people pleasing. Right now, feelings of vulnerability will rise to the surface. Fear of self exposure and judgment will influence your current relationships. Try to avoid crowds and busy places as collective mental energy will influence your state of mind. Continually trying to protect yourself from harsh criticism and personal judgments will keep you in a defensive mindset and influence your decision making. Intuitively, don't rush into a third eye experience. And they say take your time. Take it slow and seek a suitable teacher, a caddy, spirit, source, your guides, your ancestors. They're here to help you through this. If you wish to intensify or gain third eye vision more regularly, activate and decalcify your pineal gland through visualized meditation. And that shadow aspect is delusion, fictitious, studious, self-sacrificing. The sacred crystal is iolite. The angel assistance is Archangel Jeremiel, opening third eye vision and prophecy. The affirmation, if you choose to repeat after me, is I see clearly and accurately through my mind's eye. I see clearly and accurately through my mind's eye. It's a hole in one, baby. It's a hole in one. The golf clap. Some of you have passed the stage. You are presently passing the stage. Others of you are just now realizing that certain things, certain people, certain energies cannot touch you. Cannot. They cannot. Reclaim your mind. Be guided by Spirit's voice. Take it slow. Take your time. Drown out the noise. Drown out the noise. We are moving into a time of complete access. Complete access to whatever your heart's desire. And those malicious entities are not allowed where you are going. Disable access if you haven't already. Disable access if you haven't already. Disable access if you haven't already. All right. Completely disable access if you haven't already. There is a joyous momentum that is happening for you. A joyous momentum. If you agree to the will of the divine, recalibrate. There is a recalibration that's happening. What is the situation? What is the situation that the collective needs to be most aware of for the present and the near future? What is the situation? What does the collective need to know that they do not know? Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually. Logic. Gathering information. Resting in awareness. The truth is peaceful. The truth is a wonderful place. Integration. There's integration. Integration, there's peace for the present and the near future. Let's continue on. Let's continue further. What is the situation? It's the sage of crystals, the knower. This is genius. It's genius. You're genius. It's a hole in one. It's science. It's logic. It's otherworldly. Magical. It may not make sense in this realm, but it makes sense in another realm, in a higher realm. It's time to tee off. Those that want to see you do well, that have your highest good in mind, the best intentions for you, are cheering you on. Visualize those beings. Visualize those entities as they protect your sacred space, the Hierophant. They have your highest good, the Hierophant. These are those beings of higher knowledge, of elevation. Yes. Yes. Some of you came here for a yes or no question. Yes. The Three of Wands, compassion. There is love in your release. There is love in your release. Art. That's what makes this beautiful. That's what makes this new creation. That's what makes it so beautiful. It is unique. No one can do it like you. No one can do it like you. The Hermit. Wisdom. Wisdom. This is guidance from the coordinations, from celestial beings. Coordinates, star coordinates. They're showing you, they're lighting the way for you to hit your mark. This is for the present and the near future. Your goal, your mark. Your marker is set. Recalibrate. Name. The moon card. Reclaim. Even in the darkness, you can see. Why? Because the stars, they guide your path. The strength. You have strength. You have strength. You have perseverance. You have been where others are afraid to go. Someone is fearful of you, of your greatness. They need to reclaim their mind. There is a sinking, not sinking as in S-I-N-K-I-N-G. There's a sinking as in S-Y-N-C-H-I-N-G. There's a sinking that's happening. There's a sinking that's happening. Take it as it resonates, right? What's the situation? What is the situation? It's the high priestess. I was just about to say, they want to see you. Someone wants to see you. They're pissed off. They're pissed off, baby. Let's get one more card for the collective. Fulfillment. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is here. Fulfillment is here. That third eye chakra is here. The Empress is here. The Ace of Wands is here. This is action, God idea, the God spark. Gaia's idea. Take your time. Take your time. Spirit is waiting on you. Luck is in your favor. It's in your favor. All you have to do is claim it. Claim it. It is yours. It's yours. All yours. The best creation has come from destruction, from pain, from experience. Your experience is sharpening your mind. The things that you have experienced have made you so sharp that you can never miss. You can never miss. You can never miss. You can never miss your mark. Even when it seems like you already have, you can never miss your mark. You just, it was just a detour. It was just a detour. And you still hit your mark. You're still hitting your mark. Also heard zero gravity. You can hit your mark in zero gravity. Someone is pissed. Because they can't touch what's yours. You had it before them. These entities, they have a false sense of entitlement. They come for you in various forms. They feel entitled because if you had not experienced these things, they feel like you would not be as sharp as you are, but you were destined to be as sharp as you are. Sharpshooter. Tee off, baby. Tee off. Tee off. It's the long shot. It's the long shot. I don't know much about golf, but I heard a long driver or a long drive. Now they could be talking about golf, they could be talking about actual drive, okay? Somebody's gonna try to communicate with you on some kind of agreement. They're gonna try to make a point, and they have no point. They have no point. Spirit even told you that. Spirit is even telling you that, like, there's no point in this. There's no point in that. You've already gotten what you needed from Spirit. Spirit has taught you how to maneuver what you've never done before. Spirit has allowed your eye to be open to the experience. So then once you got there physically, you already knew which way the wind was going to blow. And we're talking about communication. Air. Air. Perfect sense. On the money. On the mark. Tee off. Sharp. Sharpshooter. Clarify logic for the collective. Clarify logic. It's in you. It's in you. It's in you. You saw it before it happened. You agreed. You agreed with your higher self, with your inner self, with your emotional self, with your physical self, and you said yes. Clarify the knower. The knower is being clarified. The genius. The genius. There's genius here. Ideas. Your mind is sharp, baby. You sharp. It's a mental thing. Some of you are writers, painters, sculptors. musicians, and your heightened sense is bringing you some very, 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 very good luck. Take your time, especially in communicating with yourself or anyone else. Listen. 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 Clarify the Hierophant. You're gonna hear it in your possibly your dreams. Some of you are receiving a heightened intuition and communication within your dreams. Some of this can be annoying. Okay, they were talking about for some of you, you are having insomnia. You cannot sleep. You are some of you are being activated. Others of you have allowed yourself to be stuck in debris. You gotta figure out what end of the spectrum you're on. There's a debris, it's stuck on you. There's some debris. You carry it with you. It won't let you sleep. Some of you some of you are maliciously using your gifts. Maliciously. I hope you don't want a cookie for that. I hope you don't want a cookie for that. Because you'll have to answer to the cosmic council. And there will be justice. Be gentle with yourself. You might say, well, I want to do over. 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 Checkpoints. Checkmates. Recalibrate. Cleanse. Purify. Reclaim. For some of you, you are receiving knowledge. For others of you, you are trapped in a sea of debris. Clarify compassion. Compassion is being clarified with the Ten of Cups. Okay, I heard go home, Roger. Go home, Roger. Someone is, now tens are endings and beginnings. Someone could literally be kicking someone out of their house because they've overstayed their welcome. But they're being compassionate about it. That was interesting. Someone says, look, I got work to do. I got work to do. I got things to do. I got people to see. Uh-oh. Yeah, oh my gosh. Someone feels a little bit hurt by this. Go home, Roger. Somebody might be like, you know what? Since a certain entity has entered your realm, your field, you've been feeling off. You've been feeling off. But then when you decided to release this entity, there was clarity. But you did this in unconditional love. You did this with compassion. You're doing this with compassion. Some of you are waiting on something. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on something. Or someone is waiting on you. They could be waiting on you to have compassion. Please have mercy on me. I hurt you. I tried to destroy you. Have mercy on me. Whatever you've done, please stop. You've done nothing. You've done nothing to them. They've done it to themselves. You're over here teeing up. You're over here ready for the sharp shot. Clarify art. Something is being extinguished. Something is being extinguished so that you can have full scope, full clarity, a full view. Something is being extinguished for you to set up the perfect environment. The wind is going to blow perfect. Everything is going to seem perfect in this moment, and you will be able to tee off. Someone's upset about this. And there's a conversation that is going to be had with someone you know. Is this the shot? Is this the hole-in-one? Is this the apology? Clarify art. Clarify art. For the collective. What does collective need to know if they do not? Take your time. Take your time. Someone has put in a lot of practice, baby. They put in a lot of practice. Somebody is, somebody is trying to do what you do. They're trying to do what you do and they're going to communicate with you. How do you do that? How do you do it? Why does this person's golf balls always end up in the bushes? How does that happen? How does the ball end up in the water? How? Because they're trying to do something maliciously instead of unique in their own way. You take your time. You take your time. I'm telling you. Why? Because you learned the lesson. You learned the lessons that need to be learned, which makes you a sharpshooter. I'm also seeing trophies. Trophies. Clarify art. Yeah. You learned the lesson. You've learned very well. Temperance is extinguishing something for you. I'm hearing go home, Roger, again. Go home, Roger. Wow. Wow. I'm being nosy, right? And look. Look at this shit. 4 major arcana, back to back. Back to back. High priestess. Justice. I tell you there's going to be justice in the highest of the courts, in the cosmic council. Take your time, because Spirit is going to give you some enlightenment. And the stars, I said that the stars are guiding your way. Clarify the Hermit card. Oh, woo. Look at that, more confirmation. Look at that. You see those stars on the top of his caddy? On the top of his motherfucking caddy, on the thing, it looked like the shit that you use to drive on the golf course. It's a hole in one, baby. You've been divinely guided. You're a genius. Other people might say, oh my gosh, you're a genius. Like, how do you do it? This and that and the third. Like, oh, snap. This is for you. This is for you. Whoever you are out there that resonate with this message. This is activation. This is otherworldly. It doesn't make sense in this room, but it makes sense in another room. And that's why people don't understand how you move. They don't understand it. They don't get it. They can't touch it. They can't comprehend it. Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon. This is how we started this reading. Your dreams. Your dreams. Yes. Some of you are being guided out of a darkness. Some of you have been holding on. There's something that's, for those of you who've been kind of attacked by the debris because you've allowed yourself to wander or try to go where someone else goes when you were not called to go that direction. You end up experiencing some debris that has tried to cling on to you, and in turn, because you've grown comfortable with this, you cling on to it. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. This has affected your heart. This has affected your head. This has affected where you go. Four, clarification, 4. And I see 4 on my time right here, on my timer. That's a heavy burden when you move with a certain type of maliciousness or a type of deliberate dissonance. I ain't never heard no shit like that, but I heard it right now. Deliberate dissonance. Somebody go figure out what that means and put it in the comment. They just told it to me right now. Okay, that's what I heard. Spiritual warfare. A whole bunch of a whole bunch of energy doing this, confusing you. Trying to get you what? Okay, I heard a false agreement. They're trying to make you think that you agreed to something that's good for you. Take your time. Take your time. And for those of you who are sharpshooters, being honest with yourself, telling Roger to take his ass home, okay? You are receiving direction, direct direction through the darkness, while others are they sleep. Drugged. Somebody could be taking drugs to go to sleep, like drugging themselves out, okay? You are muddling your activation, your third eye. Some of you have insomnia. Some of you tried to get to a certain place before it was time. You tried to shortcut. While others are taking it one step at a time, one battle at a time, one hole at a time, in golf terms, right? Golf terms, one hole at a time, taking their time, no matter how long it takes. You ever seen a golf tournament? I used to work temporarily during the summer when I was about 18 years old at the PGA golf tournament. And I used to do the pretzels and ice cream. Man, then people used to spend money. $5 for an ice cream bar, $10 for one of those big pretzels. Yo, spend bread out there. We'd be there all day. Take your time. It's time to tee off. The last hole, the long stretch, the sharp shot, the self-agreement. Somebody's mad about this. Somebody wakes up mad. They wake up pissed off. Rah, 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 rah. While you're sitting over here getting direct guidance for the future on some shit. You're seeing shit that ain't happened. You're seeing shit that's about to happen that's out the blue. You see it already. And you're getting what you want. Why? Because you learned the lesson. You learned the lesson. And this lesson, guess where this lesson is leading you? This lesson is leading you into a divine, I heard ceremony. All right now. Trophy shit. Trophy shit. Clarify the strength card. Everybody else, they want it. They can't do it like you. Why? Because you persevered. When your spirit was conflicted, when all you had was your self-love to warm you, when the weather conditions were not the best, when you they do this, they do that, and you're like, oh, it's too fucking windy. It's too windy. Some of y'all spirit is hurt, is broken. But perseverance is necessary. 5-5. You have 4-4 and 5-5 right here. I already showed you 4-4. Here's 5-5. This has to do with your third eye. This has to do with you coming out of confusion and saying, go home, Roger. You do not belong here. You do not live here. This is not your place of residence or resonance. I do not resonate with your energy any longer. Out of here. And that is what's going to lead you to the goal. Look at this. Then you will see your options clearly. I have the options for success. I can have this, I can have that, I can have this, I can have all of this shit. I can have all of this shit. Because you're getting your mind right. You're getting your mind right. Get your mind right. She got her hand out and her eyes closed and her sword up. Okay. Clarify the high priestess. Third eye chakra. Third eye activation. Clarify the high priestess. This is for the present and the near future. So if you're not experiencing this, it means it hasn't happened yet. Okay. Woo! Third eye chakra. Take your time. Take your time. Other people would say, oh, she just, oh, they're not doing nothing, this and this and that. While the whole time you're receiving information the whole time. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. They don't understand your preparation. They're not meant to understand your keys to the streets. You have keys. They want to see what you're doing. They want to know how you do it. They are following, they're watching you. Look at that. I said they're following, they're watching you. Wow. 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 They're following you around, watching you, these entities. They can't touch you though. Unless you allow them, unless you say, hey, let's go, let's party. Hey, you, what's up? How you doing? Long time no see. What's up? Because they'll mask themselves as your friends. They'll mask themselves as your family. They'll mask themselves as your boyfriend. They'll mask themselves as your girlfriend, as your spouse at any given time. You wake up and you won't even know who that person is anymore. Wow. Thought we was on the same team. Thought we was on the same team here. What happened? What I say? Your friends, your family, right on the bottom of the deck. That betrayal was real, but you knew it was coming. That's telepathy. That's third eye activation, baby. Don't get the debris on you. Dust that debris off, baby. Okay? Recalibrate. 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 Fulfillment is here. Clarify the 9 of Cups. Clarify fulfillment for the collective. Woo. What happens next? I hear a question. What happens next? What happens next? What happens after the long stretch? What happens after I tee off? What happens after they're pissed off and they can't touch me and all this stuff? What happens next? You recalibrate. You find new love within yourself. Some of you say, "Well, that's not enough. I thought the trophy was bigger than that. I thought it was going to look like this. I thought it was going to look like that." It don't look like what you want it to look like. It's not going to. Not always. It's going to come in a divine form. Just because before it looked a certain way. Every level is different. Every tournament is different. But this particular one here, didn't I say I saw a trophy? Look at that. This is for mastery. You've mastered it. But there's something a part of you that says, man, you know what? You know what it is? It's a sense of, I wanted them to be here with me when I made it. I wanted my family and that one friend and that one boy and that one girl and that one this and that and those and there, and you look around and it's just you. Pedal to the metal, grinding, just you. Be blessed. Be grateful. Because who's to say that you would have made it this far? With those entities, that debris sticking to you. Be grateful for the God idea, for the Gaia idea, for the attunement that you had. You may have felt stuck, stagnant, or you may have had a moment where you just had to just freeze for a second. Like, yeah, I've been through some shit, man. And you look around and you don't see any familiar faces. And there's gonna be a feeling of loss in your heart, like, damn, man, if only homeboy was here to see this. If only homegirl was here to see this. I wanted to share my winnings. I wanted to share my trophy. But there's someone here. It's like you might call somebody like, yo, guess what? I won. Yo, I won. Listen. When we were talking about listening earlier, listen to how this person responds. Listen to how that person responds when you communicate with them that you the one. When they could have been right there with you. Listen to the response. You got good news coming, baby. Good luck is here with you. And you're rebuilding. You're recalibrating for something bigger. I know it don't feel good because the ones that you wanted to be there with, the homies, y'all went to school together, shit like that. You never thought that you would be disconnected from them now. Okay, you seeing yes, you are in this mode, and they over there with a whole bunch of debris of darkness, and you're like trying to pull them out, but you're missing your mark because you're trying to. Oh man, everybody's situation is different. This is a general reading. But things are about to happen fast. Good news is coming in fast, baby. The long stretch. The caddy, and he holds all those golf clubs. And you got different ones, a whole bunch of different kinds. I don't know the name of these motherfuckers. I don't know. Okay. Maybe you know. But they gotta carry all them in that thing and that sack. Spirit is carrying things for you. Spirit is carrying this for you. All you got to do is listen and choose. Spirit is coming in fast and telling you. Listen to the wind. Listen to this. Listen to that. And you pick the right one. It's a hole in one, baby. It's a hole in one. It's a hole in one. Somebody's going to try to distract you real quick. They're going to call you. Somebody's going to call you. They're trying to get your soul to make an agreement with the debris. Right before you admit it, you know how the crowd gets real quiet while the golfer is teeing up? Tee up. You're going to get a call that's going to try to make an agreement with you. And you're going to be like, what is the point of this? You're going to be listening. Listen now. Listen. Before you listening is a form of compassion. Okay? Listening is a form of compassion. So you're going to listen because what? You're compassionate. You're a compassionate person. That's nice of you. Okay? But they ain't got no point. They ain't making a lick of sense. None. Recalibrate. Click. Go home, Roger. Just go home, Roger. That's all you can tell them, just go home. Hey man, I was trying to make it to your game. I know I said I was gonna make it. I got caught up in some things. Man, I'm already on the last hole. Oh man, you made it to the last hole? Wow. Why? Because they didn't think you would make it. They didn't think that they didn't think you? We came from the same place. We came from the same hood. What? You made it? Yeah, man, I made it. Well, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Why did you call me if you was on your way? No point. No point. None. 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 You learned your lesson. Ooh. You learned your lesson. Somebody's trying to tell you how they feel. Why? Because you're about to cross a threshold. Literally. Bow. They trying to come and tell you how they feel. They might say, I need a little closure. But here you are crossing the threshold, getting your winnings. It's a celebration. Baby. Okay. All right. Tee up. Tee up. Now, this is going to affect everybody in different ways. Not everybody will resonate. I appreciate your time, especially if you made it all the way through this reading. Wow. Okay. You're a real one. I'm sending you so much wisdom and wellness and light. 100% light. Ooh, that was an interesting reading. That was an interesting ass reading. I didn't know it was going to turn out like that. If anybody would like a reading at this point, a live individual reading, you can send in your contribution and I will get right with you. Says, so what do you mean, sharpshooter? Who is mad, Allie? Tournament prices are crazy. Right, yeah, Roger. Get your ass home. Hey, Victoria. Am I next? Oh, sure they are. I need a general reading, please. I joined. That's funny. Welcome in. The real XOXO. Hello. Yes, at this time, I will be accepting live individual readings. All you have to do is submit your contribution. I'm going to give you some moments to think about exactly, which type of reading that you want. Okay. So I'll give you like 60 seconds. And we'll kind of chat in the comments. For those of you, I know, shout out to everybody who came through in the comment section. I appreciate you. Shout out, shout out. And again, I'll give you a few moments to decide. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So, how y'all feeling out there? That was wild, right? I had no idea what was gonna happen. I'm like, yo, myself was like sitting on the couch over here listening, like, what? But spirit and everything else, okay. The council, ascended masters, they had some shit to say, right? Wow. Mm. I'm also adding a new addition to my candle collection, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But I won't be sharing it right now. I won't be sharing it right now. But it is really awesome, and I am really excited about it. So excited. Good things are happening. Great things are happening. Miraculous things are happening. For you too. This is for the collective. One time where I am 111. Excuse me. I have one of my candles lit and it smells so good in here. It smells so good in here. Mm. My bad for reading the comments like at the last moment. Y'all were all talking to me and stuff. I didn't say anything. That was a deep reading. That was really deep reading. I had no idea. Like, I'm just blown right now. I might have to go listen back to that reading. My mind is blown right now. Just completely. Yeah, I missed everybody's comments. That is a shame. Okay. Is it me or does this light seem like extra bright right now? Like I'm like, what? Like I'm not irritated by it. I'm just like I just realized how bright it was. I'm like, yo, has it been like that this whole time? At least you guys can see the cards pretty well, right? Let me see. Because I really wasn't paying attention. This is the fulfillment card. There's like a whole bunch of drinks on here. Somebody getting a drink on. You heard? Celebrate. Celebrate. Come on. Okay. Those blueberries or what? That reading was so great and so like I swear, like it was almost like I wasn't even here. Like I could hear everything, but I was not here. Like I was just sitting on a couch somewhere, just. But it was so like I don't even know how to explain it. Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm gonna go. Okay. Um. See you, beautiful beings of light, in the future. Okay. All right. Make sure nobody put a comment. Cause I know y'all be commenting. All right. I'll see y'all later.